to the longest running, the original, the only trilingual Filipino-Chinese lifestyle magazine show, Chinatown TV. I'm your host, 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲. 您现在收看的是非中电视台。If you love coffee and brunch-worthy cafe food, chances are you've already visited so many cafes in the metro. Kasi sa totoo lang, cafe culture in the Philippines is alive and well from our love of delicious coffee drinks, comfort food, and Instagrammable interiors. Kaya naman, hit two birds with one stone on your next date by checking out the Redwood Coffee Shop here in Quezon City. 当你路过这间咖啡屋，请慢下你的脚步，进店来尝一尝他们的咖啡，最终会让惬意和幸福充满这间咖啡屋。So tara, let's get to know more of the Redwood Cafe here at Quezon City. Let's go. Oh wow, I'm loving these hexagon mirrors. Impressive. Oh my god, they look so real. Oh, so cool. I really thought it was real. Oh my god, ang galing. Sobrang, I'm so mesmerized, okay? It's like magic over here. Okay, I'm really loving the place. It's so cozy. Tapos sobrang relaxing. I love the lights. It's so warm. And now my favorite, of course. Sofa. Relaxing. Grabe. So if you are in QC, talagang you have to come over here. It's just in front of Music 21. It's a newly launched coffee shop here at QC, Imog Avenue. Time to relax and order my coffee.
Xiamen, also known as Egret Island, has been the habitat of egrets since ancient times.
I 32岁的生日是我在厦门当副市长履新的时候过的，就是那一天，厦门市领导的话呢说你今天上任了，我说今天恰恰是我的生日。
In September 2017, the BRICS summit was held in Xiamen. At the welcoming banquet, Xi Jinping introduced the city where he had worked.
厦门风景秀丽，气候宜人，是中国著名的海上花园。1个多月前，有万国建筑博物馆、国际历史社区美誉的鼓浪屿，这厦门的一个小岛，正式列入了世界文化遗产名录，为这座城市增添了新的色彩。
The Kulan Su, or Gulan Island, is a 1.9 square kilometer island off the coast of Xiamen. It has become a gathering place for Chinese residents, returned overseas Chinese, and foreign residents since Xiamen opened as a treaty port in the mid-19th century.
19世纪初，在鼓浪屿呢，体现出来一个不同的一个状态，也就是在一个相对平和的一个状态下呢，具有浓厚的闽南文化传统的华侨群体，不仅仅是吸收了外来的一些文化元素，同时呢，也将我们深厚的民族精神和传统的文化元素充分的融入进去。
After he took office in Xiamen, Xi Jinping borrowed books on Xiamen's history and culture. In his spare time, he talked and communicated with local scholars. One day in 1986, when he walked out of the hall on Kulan Su after giving a presentation, she was stopped by 𝗵𝗄𝗃, then director of the Xiamen Museum.
他讲完以后走出来，我说市长，请你看一栋楼。他说好啊。
Xi walked into the largest villa in Kulan Su. With each step, the old floorboards creaked, and more than a dozen families were living here in disarray. The roof had been leaking for a long time, and when children ran past, The floorboards shook badly. This building was in urgent need of renovation and protection.
看完了以后，我说还有楼上，他说我不看了，我知道你的意思。他就这样讲，你现在还缺多少？我说30万。他说行，你明天来拿。
At that time, Xiamen needed a lot of money. This 300,000 yuan is invaluable for the preservation of cultural relics.
就这么干脆，我从来没有碰到这样干脆的头头。所以第二天去找他，由财政局担保分2次给，一次15万，一次15万。那这样我就把八卦楼修起来了。
After renovation, the 8 diagrams building became the only organ museum in China at that time. The money that Xi Jinping helped settle completely reversed the face of the building and also the fate of 𝗵𝗨𝗄。
就是八卦楼修是鼓浪屿老别墅修的一个样板，那以后就按八卦楼这样，外表都不能动，内部都搞好。
The 8 diagrams building and 52 other historic buildings have become the core elements of 𝗵𝗨𝗄's cultural heritage.
习近平总书记当时在厦门任职的时候，曾经主持编写过厦门经济社会发展战略，对鼓浪屿后来的保护和发展是至关重要的。
就是要将鼓浪屿视作国家的瑰宝，从这个高度上去统一规划它的保护与建设。
The words national treasure elevated the island to an unprecedented level. At the end of September 2001, Xi Jinping visited the island again, opening up a whole new way of thinking about 𝗵𝗨𝗄, which was then mainly a tourist destination. Xi said that at least 4 features should be worked on, namely the landscape series, the ocean series, the Organ Island series, and the humanities series.
鼓浪屿的这个保护过程中呢，一直在遵循着总书记的指示，是要把鼓浪屿呢不仅仅是作为一种旅游资源，更多的是传统文化保护的角度去对它进行一个整体的保护。当初就没有将岛屿和这个厦门市采取现代的交通方式，比如说桥梁啊、隧道啊这种方式给它进行连接，避免了这种外界对于岛屿过多的这种介入，同时呢也不会过多的增加这个岛屿的旅游压力。
On June 14, 2002, Xi Jinping, the governor of Fujian province at that time, who was about to leave Fujian to take up his duties in Zhejiang, once again visited Xiamen for research. When he saw the 100-year-old island in front of him, he said with concern that 𝗵𝗨𝗄 should be given a more prominent position to play a more important role.
他工作非常深入，对某些的认识上边就是超人。说鼓浪屿是王冠上的明珠，所有的人都没有这样讲，就他讲了，这种定性了不起啊！鼓浪屿就不是一般的东西了。
Adopted, and let me congratulate China.
On July the 8th, 2017, 𝗵𝗨𝗄, a historic international settlement, became a site on the World Heritage List at the 41st World Heritage Conference. Hearing the good news, President Xi asked people to protect the cultural heritage left by the ancestors.
火红繁茂的凤凰木，一飞冲天的白鹭鸟，都是这座城市开拓进取、敢拼会赢精神的象征。海风海浪依旧，厦门却已旧貌换新颜。
Counselor and Consul General Wang Yue of the Chinese Embassy in the Philippines visited Cebu Xinhua Chamber of Commerce, 𝗍13 Cebu Chapter, and 𝗵𝗵𝗍𝗍 Cebu Chapter. 中国驻菲律宾使馆王悦参赞兼总领事一行离访苏武新华商会、致公党苏武支部、中国商会苏武分会。
2023年4月5号，中国驻菲律宾大使馆王悦参赞兼总领事在苏武总领馆代总领事罗新良及秘书穆海新陪同下，离访菲律宾苏武新华商会、菲律宾中国洪门致公党苏武支部和菲律宾中国商会苏武分会。下午3点，王悦总领事一行到达三会会所，受到商会吕志坚会长、致公党苏武支部李嘉兴主席及全体参会同仁的热烈欢迎。首先由吕志坚会长发言，他简短介绍了苏武三会的成立初心、发展过程和将来扩展壮大愿景。苏武三会今后将持续深化中非经贸往来和人文交流，谋创新、促发展，为侨胞谋求合法权益做出力所能及的帮助。李嘉兴主席简明介绍致公党苏武支部自成立以来，为社会传播正能量、传播中华传统美德，为中非友谊做出积极贡献。他们今后将在经贸、慈善和服务当地民生做出自己力所能及的贡献。接下来由王悦参赞兼总领事介绍当前外交情况、领事保护政策、国内发展现状，并回答各种护侨工作政策。他表示，中国驻外使领馆会改善和加强为侨服务工作，维护海外侨胞的合法权益，画好海外中华儿女的最大心愿，汇聚起实现中华民族伟大复兴的磅礴力量。本次荣幸邀请到该会咨询委员飞华贤达、何安顿、蔡顺恒陪同座谈。座谈会在热闹欢快中举行，宾主踊跃发言。座谈会由秘书长柯金吉主持。Chinatown News 非中新闻台综合报道。
Chinese Consul General in Davao Leland has left Davao to assume a new post in China. 中国驻达沃总领事黎林离任回国。
2023年3月28号，中国驻达沃总领事黎林离任回国。临行前，黎林总领事通过离任拜会及致函等多种方式，向菲律宾副总统萨拉女士及领区各省市各部门主要官员、各国驻达沃总领事及名誉领事、华社及友好人士等辞行。各方纷纷对黎林总领事表达惜别之情，感谢黎林总领事在任内开展的卓有成效工作。达沃市议会通过特别决议，对黎林总领事在过去5年中对达沃市的帮助表示感谢。黎林总领事圆满结束在达沃的任期，回国之后将担任福建省人民政府外事办公室主任。Chinatown News 非中新闻台综合报道。
Chinatown TV 非中电视台。Chinatown TV 非中电视台。
Watching Chinatown TV， 您现在收看的是非中电视台。I'm your host Candice and here with me right now is Alvin, one of the co-owners of the Redwood Cafe here at QC. Hi Alvin. So nice to see you, and I'm really so excited to get to know more about the Redwood Cafe. So first, can you tell me more about it? What's the background? Why did you guys want to start this cafe?
Because initially, from my mother's side, we have a roasting. So every time I go home to Bacolod, parang the smell reminds me of the coffee. When I'm working out, kasi pre-working out, I'm drinking black coffee always. Then parang I got bored with the always bitter and
exactly.
Yung mga ganong lasa. Then I came across yung parang specialty coffee, the third wave coffee they say. So I first tried the pour over methods to bring out the flavors of the coffee. Yung parang nagsimula doon na nag-explore ako. Then came the approval of my parents, yung mga ganon, and pinsan, mga kapatid.
That's really great.
We came to this right now, where we are.
Okay. now that you said it, that you also want to try out and explore, so does that mean that you're also very hands-on with the flavors of your coffee as well as all the desserts?
Yes, very hands-on, especially the drinks right now. We R&D all of the time, bring out as much as possible unique drinks. Kasi with the coffee right now, parang feeling ko parang paulit-ulit na lang siya. There's this same recipe and ganyan-ganyan. So I'm always looking for something to blend with the coffee or kaya matchas and everything.
That's very interesting.
Parang to bring in new flavors, parang ganon.
Bringing new flavors. You know, now that we're talking about all the drinks, the coffee, can you tell us, what are your best sellers or what are the fresh ideas that you have come up with?
Actually, we have released 2 new items today, the matcha orange and the cocoa matcha.
Wait, matcha orange and cocoa matcha. Okay, that is very, very new. It's my first time to hear that. So, can you tell us more about it?
Basically, it's the cocoa matcha is we infuse like cocoa powder, and we have milk and matcha.
Oh, okay.
And it blends well kasi yung flavors niya. Yung chocolate and the matcha. Parang sakto siya sa panlasang Pinoy, ganyan. Then the orange matcha naman, it also blends well with matcha, yung citrus taste niya. Parang siya it's refreshing, more summery drink.
Summery drink. And I also heard that you guys have the avalanche.
Avalanche, yes. It's one of our best sellers rin. Basically, it's a black coffee with Irish cream, then topped with brevet. It's a half cream, half milk.
What's your personal favorite though?
Personal favorite? Avalanche, actually I created that drink together with the R&D team. Then right now I'm exploring more on the matcha side.
The matcha
because,
side, yeah.
Our coffee choices I'm satisfied na with the coffee choices. Regular lattes, cappuccino. Nag-explore ako more on the matcha, like kasi yung trend ng matcha ngayon is rising.
Yeah,
so,
I was just gonna say that.
So I want to bring in the new flavors, parang experimenting more recipes. Although kahit na everyday bloated, okay lang, basta
Hindi
basta
naman, good
ibang flavors.
ingredients.
Yes,
That's really interesting. So let's talk about this place. Kasi when I entered this coffee shop, sobrang na-amaze ako sa interiors. It really made me feel so cozy, so comfortable. So what's the idea or the design behind the coffee shop?
Bago kami nag-start nito, me and my cousin were looking for inspiration for coffee shops, gano'n. Then we came across this coffee shop with redwood interiors. Parang it came to us na parang the warmth of the color itself, and parang it's very earthy, like the wood and all. Combined with the parang trend ngayon na industrial coffee shops.
Actually, it's pretty quite minimalistic. And then look at this one. This is very creative. Super galing.
Well, actually, it's very nice.
It is actually, which is good because we get to see the display of books without having to have the allergies of having dust on the books, right? Super creative. I love that idea. Alvin, can you tell us about the operations as well of the coffee shop? What time to what time kayo open?
Operations namin, bali Tuesday to Saturdays, we're open from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m.
Okay.
Then Sunday and Monday, we open early, 7 a.m. up until 8 p.m. only.
Okay, great for early birds and night owls as well. Thank you so much, Alvin. Now, could you invite our Chinatown TV viewers to visit this?
Yes, I invite you all to our humble coffee shop. We're located in Timog, Cedar Executive Building, just across Music 21.
Thank you so much, Alvin. I am so excited to try out the drinks later on, especially the matcha you've mentioned, as well as the avalanche. And I've been eyeing that since kanina pa. All right, and now everyone, here's more of Chinatown TV. 请看看我们今天为你们带来的一些精彩的节目。
Kumusta po mga kaibigang Pinoy? Ito po si Cici. Ngayong araw, nandito na ako sa County Fair ng Pinggu District sa Kanlugnok ng Beijing. Daming produkto at daming tao. Hindi pa ako kumakain ng agahan. Punta muna tayo sa food area. Matagal na ako hindi nakakatikim ng rice noodle. At ang lagi kong kinakain at iniinom ay kape at sandwich. Bukod dyan, mahilig din ako sa congee, marmi, xiaobao at saka pancake. Yan ang aking mga comfort food. Noon nasa Pilipinas pa ako, madalas akong tinatanong ng mga kaibigang Pinoy kung nakatikim na ba ako ng balut. Actually, meron din balut sa China eh. At nakakain na ako nito noon estudyante pa ako sa universidad. Wow! Tingnan ninyo anong nakita ko. Mga pinhi. Maliban sa pagkain, ako rin ay isang plantita. Sa country market, pwedeng makita ang maraming interesanting bagay. Kagamitang agrikultural, malalaking wak, seedling ng cauliflower, bagong gawang sesame paste, dahon ng tabako, at sinturon na pwedeng yakma ang haba ayon sa baywang ng bibili. Nakakita na pa ba kayo ang kaintong bagong gawang popcorn stick? Bukod sa mais, ginamit din sa paggawa nito ang bigas, purple rice, at millet. Sa country market, hindi dapat mamiss ang mga sariwang gulay at prutas. Halos lahat ng gulay dito ay bagong pitas, kaya umaga o kagabi. At halos lahat ay mas mura kumpara sa Luzon. Kahit merong mga chain store at online shopping platform, gustong-gusto kong namamasyal sa mga farmers market at county fair. Hindi lamang dahil mura at sariwa ang mga produkto, kundi pwedeng makita, maamoy, marinig at maramdaman ang uri ng pamumuhay.
You are still watching Chinatown TV. I'm your host, 𝗵𝗵𝗲, and this is it. I'm going to make some matcha orange together with Alvin. He's gonna teach me. This is my first time. Simula talagang alam. Okay, so please guide me. Thank you.
First, we get our chawan, put this here, and get our sifter. This one.
Okay.
Place it on top here, then there. Then we take our ceremonial matcha.
Ceremonial matcha. Ooh.
Then we get that one. Put 4 grams.
Here?
Yes, 4 grams there.
Oh, here?
Yes.
Ah, okay, okay.
To weigh in everything.
Ah, alright. So
To be more accurate on the recipe.
Okay, got it. So 1 more gram. Okay,
Alright.
gram.
Then we use this one to sift the matcha to make it more.
So like this?
Yes. So when you pour in the water, it won't clump up.
Yes.
We put those there na lang. Soak it there first, then just place it right there on the side. We get our kettle right there.
This one?
Yes. We use 80 degrees warm
Put it
water.
pour?
Yes. Put 40 ml.
40.
Yes, push it in a W motion.
Like this?
Fast W motion.
We have to go back.
So it creates this foam
Ah, okay.
for the texture na rin.
Am I making the foam? No.
You
want to do it first?
You can do it like this.
I have to do it like that.
Talagang braced siya para mag-foam up. Ilang, oo.
Okay, can I try it?
Yeah.
So how do we know if it's
Then
good?
kapag okay na,
Alright. Now.
and then pour natin yung orange.
Okay, so we have the orange juice. We pour it here. Everything?
Yes.
Everything? Everything? Okay, we're gonna add some ice to it. Baka when I taste it, baka iba na yung flavor kasi ako yung gumawa. So this is my very first time making matcha. I used to think it's very hard, but it's actually pretty easy. But again, it depends on your skills. Alright, and then
You have
next
to put
is
1 pump of fructose and vanilla.
for here.
Yes.
So it's just 1 pump.
And then the other one, the vanilla. Okay, then put it back here.
Should we mix it?
Yes, you can get teaspoon.
Okay na? And then,
You can pour it directly on top slowly. Para yung
okay, so
separation.
this is it. Like that?
Yes.
So it just stays on top.
You have to stir it now, later on. It's for the aesthetics.
Ah, okay.
We have our orange matcha.
Yay! So this is my very first orange matcha. So as of now, it's all here for aesthetic purpose. How do we drink this? We have to
You
stir
have to stir, yes.
Ah, you have to stir it. Do I mix it?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Whoa, wow. It's now all matcha. Okay, let me try it. Wow. Just like what you've said, it's really a summery drink. It's so cool, it's so refreshing. Wow. So cool. Wow, I love it. I love the blend of the matcha and the orange together. It's like there's fireworks because it's a very new idea for me. Never heard of matcha orange, and we got to try it here at the Redwood Cafe. So thank you so much for teaching me this. Now I know after we finish making the matcha orange, you're gonna teach me how to do the avalanche, right?
Avalanche. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's go with the avalanche. Okay, now let's make the avalanche. So what's the first step?
First, we have to extract our coffee.
Okay, we're gonna extract our coffee. Okay, so from beans to grounded coffee beans.
While the coffee extracting, we proceed here and prepare the rest.
Okay, water.
Yes, I put in water first, and directly the syrups. Vanilla, and this one is Irish cream.
Irish cream.
We stir everything together.
Coffee. Can I smell that first? Can I? So good. It almost smells like chocolate. Wow, look at that. I love it.
And this is where we prepare our whipped cream.
Grabe, you can see the difference kanina. Sobrang slow natin sa matcha because I was doing it and now super fast lang.
You have to use the manual frother for it to...
Oh, wow. Okay. You know 𝗟𝗶𝗲 coffee?
Yes.
So is that what they use? Because I've tried doing that ng matagal. Sobrang sakit na yung hands ko. Wala pa rin kwenta. Okay.
And we pour everything on top here.
You know, I'm gonna have a suggestion next time. Like, you should think of cheese foam. Have you ever thought of that? I think I'm gonna love it so much.
Good. Garnish.
Okay, thank you so much. Is this it?
Yes.
Okay, that was very simple to make. But look at that. Look at the complexity of this drink. We've got the cream and milk, we've got the espresso, and we've got the juice, the syrup.
Yeah, water and syrup.
Irish cream and vanilla. All right, so how do we drink this? Do we just...
we have to stir this one first.
But I think I want to like just try the whip first. Sige, try mo natin. So good. Now we gotta stir it?
Yeah.
Stir. Wow. Okay, I love it. I can taste the coffee as well as the syrup. Like it's like a blended of like the rich aroma of the coffee together with the sweetness of the juice.
And the cream added texture.
Ang sarap. I love it so much. And this is the avalanche. You know, I know that you have so many more other desserts and drinks. I'm going to eat all of those in front of you guys. So yeah, let's go and check out the other desserts and drinks they have here at the Redwood Cafe. So I had my 2 drinks here kasi ito, I did this myself, the matcha orange and the avalanche, and I'm loving 2 of these drinks. And now I'm about to try their other specialties here at the Redwood Cafe. They've got their pasta, they've got their, you know, cakes, muffins, and their chicken sandwich. So a while ago, Alvin told me that super famous daw yung Alfredo pasta nila. So let's try it out. Okay, so this is their Alfredo. You know, I'm very particular with white pasta. This is my favorite. Ooh. Swirl, swirl, swirl. I love it. I love the creaminess of the Alfredo. The pasta is also just right. It's not too soggy, it's not too soft. You know you have a delicious meal if you have a little bit of leftover cream in your mouth. Okay, I love the cream, the parsley, the parmesan, the mushroom. It's just so yummy, and I really love how creamy it is in the mouth, and it's not umay at all. Like hindi siya nakaka-umay, which is a good thing. Because when you eat a lot of these white pasta, it might be too oily, but this is just right. Okay, and now let us try their pesto. Wow, I really love the generosity of the parmesan they put. Talagang each strand has the pesto. So I guess their pesto is more on the saltier side, which I really love. The rich taste of the pesto is really strong, and it's a little bit more on the salty side. And now let's try their chicken sandwich. So as you can see, it's high quality bread, ciabatta. They've got lettuce, they've got tomato, chicken breast, and some mustard. And I guess this is basil. Okay, let's have a bite. Wow, it's so good. I love how crunchy the bread is and how tender the chicken. And then the mustard together with the parsley in it really kicks the taste. I love it. Okay. This meal is like really healthy. So it's great after a workout, you know. This is so good. Oh my god, let me just have another bite. It's just so good. For the win. You might expect the chicken breast might be really dry, doesn't taste good. But this one is the total opposite of whatever I just said. And I'm really loving this chicken sandwich. So now I've tasted their savory dishes. Now let's move on to their cakes. And first is the 𝗟𝗴𝗲. As you can see, I really love the layers. You know, the cake, the bread part, cream, bread, cream. Perfect. I always love it when there's a good balance. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing. I love the fluffy lightness of the cream, as well as how moist the bread part of the cake is. It's not very sweet, which people would love so much because it's not super sweet. You know how whenever you eat cake, there's like the high-end cake and you feel like it's not that high-end. This belongs to the high-end kind of cake. So yeah, definitely a sweet treat. Alright, let's move on to their blueberry cheesecake. So this blueberry cheesecake is New York style. Okay, let's try it. Here you go. So whenever we eat cheesecake, it has to be smooth. We're looking into that smooth texture. And this blueberry cheesecake has got that texture. Okay, they also have a crust. So as you can see, their crust is a little bit, it's not very brown. So inside, I literally just lick it. I don't even have to chew or anything. Let's move on to their Bossword cheesecake. So lately, if you go to a lot of coffee shops, you see a lot of Bossword cheesecake. But which has the best? Let's see. Wow, super creamy. So heavenly. I love how you can taste the burnt part of the cheesecake. And it's very smooth. But I'm really going to point out the burnt part of the cheesecake. It's like it's a badly burned, but it has this robust texture, this really strong taste of the burn in a good way. Sobrang sarap. Like, whew. This is definitely my favorite when it comes to the cake. I can literally just finish it off. You can just grab it and eat it. It's that good. Definitely a must-try for me, the Bossword cheesecake here at the Redwood. Let's move on to their muffins and cream puff. So I was really looking at this one. It's their carrot walnut muffin. Let's try it. You can really see that it's really packed, dense, and then the cinnamon taste is also very strong. I love the crunchiness of the walnut. I love how dense and moist the muffin is. And there's also carrot pieces. So you know that they really baked it well. The ingredients really fresh. So the cream cheese has a very milky taste to it. So you can definitely taste the milk. It's not your ordinary cream cheese. It has a distinct milk flavor. Okay, now let's move on to their chocolate muffin. Wow, ooh, look at that, melted chocolate chip. I love it, so good. They've used high quality chocolate to it. It's not very sweet. It's really like those gooey chocolate chips that you eat, but in a muffin version. So good. Okay, now the last that we will be trying is their cream puff. So before I try this, I like to open it just to see what's inside. Ooh, custard inside. So it's caramelized on top. They've got their custard, and we are taking a bite into it. It's so luscious. I love it. I was very surprised because the cream came out a little bit cold. So it's like a little bit like ice cream, just a bit. It's also very smooth. I love the crunchiness on top, but it feels more like a cake. I'm really not disappointed with the desserts and savory dishes over here. Now just wash it down with a little bit of avalanche. Okay, so I'm really happy with their desserts, their savory dishes. Everything's just so perfect, together with the ambience of this coffee shop as well. And now I'm sure you are as excited as I am to see what more we have in store for you today at Chinatown TV. So watch this.
Beijing is the political and cultural center of China. It is a high-density, ultra-first-tier city with a population of nearly 30 million. Every inch of land here is gold, but there are more than 1,000 outstanding urban parks. Today, I'm going to visit a park with a history of nearly 100 years in the center of Beijing. Local people said if you want to visit a park in Beijing, you should go to Jinshan Park first. I just came in Jinshan Park, and you know what? Coming inside is a breeze by using this Beijing electronic park card. With this, I can enter almost all the parks in Beijing without having to buy any separate ticket. Wow, truly a sight to behold. I've been in many parks all over China, but I like this one the most because of its rich history and its connection to Chinese culture. I am now heading to the highest point in Beijing. During the Ming and Qing dynasties, this is where the royals worship their ancestors. And from the top of this hill, you can see a commanding view of the whole city. Let's see how long it will take me to get to the top. I have finally reached the top after 20 minutes of grueling climbing. It's worth it. From here, you can see the whole of the Forbidden City. The ancient buildings with a long history of 600 years are a sight to behold. The square and upright buildings are in good condition, which give the people the majesty of ancient China. It also stands on the north-south central axis of Beijing. The layout of the whole city is in good order. This is a very rare axis of architectural art in the history of world cities. And this denotes the values of the Chinese people into having symmetry, balance, and centrality. These values can still be seen in Chinese lives until today. This place is really amazing. It has lots and lots of old trees, and it seems like that these trees were planted 110 years ago. 100 years ago, this was an imperial forbidden garden. Now, it has become a public place for leisure activities for local people. Senior citizens have the best lives here in China because they have lots of time in their hands to do everything they want. They do exercise and they concentrate on building a healthy and good life. They have different activities as well that are, quite frankly, I haven't seen in any parts of the world.
Diplomats from the Chinese embassy in the Philippines went to the Manila Chinese cemetery to pay respect to the overseas Chinese anti-Japanese martyrs. 中国驻菲律宾使馆外交官赴马尼拉华侨义山祭奠华侨抗日烈士。
据中国驻菲律宾使馆消息，4月4号，中国驻菲律宾使馆与非华善举总会、菲律宾华之后裔联谊会共同举办清明节祭奠菲律宾华侨抗日烈士活动。𝗺cie濂大使带领使馆外交官赴马尼拉华侨义山，向菲律宾华侨抗日烈士纪念碑、烈士墓敬献花圈。菲律宾华侨善举总会董事长卢祖印。菲律宾华侨抗日游击支队老战士𝗵水牙，华之后裔联谊会执行副理事长李向昭，以及非华商联总会理事长施东方博士、非华各界联合会副主席𝗵启𝗹𝗵，菲律宾中国商会副会长𝗵伟煌等侨领参加祭奠活动。使馆王玉磊公参、杨国良公参、李威参赞、杨洪锡参赞等一同出席活动。 祭奠仪式结束后，黄大使与各非华社团代表进行座谈，共同缅怀追思华侨抗日先烈的丰功伟绩。黄大使表示，菲律宾华侨与菲律宾人民携手并肩抗击日本法西斯，为菲律宾的国家独立和民族解放以及世界反法西斯战争的胜利立下了不朽功勋，谱写了壮美的中菲友谊篇章。黄大使强调，当今世界变乱交织，亚洲机遇与挑战并存，地区国家应认清大势，坚持战略自主，站在历史正确的一边，坚决抵制冷战思维和阵营对抗，排除外部干扰，共同守护好地区和平红利，共同发展好自己的家园。黄大使表示，我们要继承和发扬华侨抗日烈士的光荣传统和伟大精神，在100年未有之大变局中，不断淬炼两国人民之间的传统友谊，共同维护两国的繁荣发展和地区的和平稳定。参加活动的非华社团领导表示，华侨抗日先烈是菲律宾华侨华人的骄傲，要继承发扬他们为中非人民的和平幸福而敢于牺牲的伟大精神，全力以赴捍卫和促进中非友好，为维护两国的繁荣发展与地区的和平稳定做出贡献。Chinatown News 非中新闻台综合报道。
Chinatown TV 非中电视台。Chinatown TV 非中电视台。
Former President 𝗍𝗴𝗲𝗄 led a Filipino youth delegation to visit China. 菲律宾前总统阿罗约率非青年代表团访华。
据中国驻菲律宾使馆消息，3月30号至4月4号，经中国驻菲律宾使馆精心组织，并由中国公共外交协会具体安排，菲律宾前总统众议院高级副众议长阿罗约率非青年学生代表团一行20人访问广州、湖南、上海、杭州、北京等地。3月31号，广州市委书记林克庆会见阿罗约一行，表示广州将认真落实中非两国元首重要共识，进一步推动两地交流合作不断取得新成果。阿罗约表示，菲方将致力推动两地经贸、产业、人文等各领域合作，促进青年友好交流。在穗期间，代表团一行参观了中国进出口商品交易会展馆、中山纪念堂，并登顶广州塔，乘船游珠江。在湖南期间，阿罗约一行赴韶山向毛泽东同志铜像敬献花篮，参观毛泽东同志纪念馆。代表团还到访湖南第一师范学院、城南书院，参观毛泽东与第一师范纪念馆等与毛泽东青年时代生活密切相关的景点，并向中方师生学唱经典歌曲《浏阳河》。离乡前，代表团试乘长沙磁浮快线。在上海期间，阿罗约一行参访中国共产党第一次全国代表大会纪念馆和会址。代表团还登顶上海中心118层上海之巅观光厅，俯瞰魔都壮丽景色。在杭州期间，代表团参观了阿里巴巴集团总部，深入了解中国电子商务、人工智能等领域最新成果。4月3号，中共中央政治局委员、中央外事工作委员会办公室主任王毅在北京会见阿罗约。王毅赞赏阿罗约作为中国人民的好朋友、老朋友，为两国友好事业做了大量工作。阿罗约表示，非中友好将造福两国和两国人民，愿为推动非中关系健康发展继续做出努力。会见前，王毅与随同阿罗约来访的菲律宾青年合影留念并交流，勉励两国青年继承友好传统，增进相互了解，让中非友谊代代相传。4月4号，中共中央对外联络部部长刘建超在北京会见阿罗约。刘建超表示，当前形势下，中非双方要落实好今年初两国元首重要共识， 多做有利于增强互信的事。阿罗约表示，菲律宾愿同中方保持密切沟通和良好合作，为两国关系发展打下坚实基础。期间，中国人民对外友好协会会长林松天向阿罗约授予人民友好使者荣誉称号，表彰阿罗约多年来为推动中非关系发展、增进中非人民友谊发挥的重要作用和所作贡献。在北京期间，阿罗约率代表团一行瞻仰毛主席纪念堂，代表团还参观了慕田峪长城、故宫等名胜古迹。中国公共外交协会副会长胡正月为阿罗约一行举行欢迎午宴，副会长罗林全全程陪同阿罗约一行在华访问。Chinatown News 非中新闻台综合报道。
中国驻菲律宾使馆赴奎松省蒂亚旺市开展叶飞将军纪念铜像清明祭扫活动。During the traditional Chinese festival of Tomb Sweeping Day, a group of diplomats from the Chinese embassy went to General Yefei Memorial Park to pay tribute and respect to the Philippine-born Chinese hero.
据中国驻菲律宾使馆消息，4月5号清明节，中国驻菲律宾使馆公使衔参赞𝗟𝗶𝗲率使馆青年代表前往奎松省蒂亚旺市，参谒叶飞将军铜像并敬献花圈。叶飞将军重孙阿德里安·狄翁哥、蒂亚旺市政府官员等参加。杨公参深切缅怀叶飞将军为中华民族的独立、解放和振兴而奋斗终身的伟大精神，以及为促进中非两国友好做出的巨大贡献。他表示，叶飞将军是中非两国共同的骄傲，新时代青年应继承和发扬叶飞将军等老一辈无产阶级革命家的光荣传统，做忠诚、干净、担当、奉献的外交官，为延续和发展中非友谊、推动中非友好再上新台阶不懈奋斗。狄翁哥衷心感谢中国驻菲律宾使馆，特别是𝗺熙濂大使的关心，并表示使馆每年定期到叶飞纪念公园参谒，并提供修缮维护支持。作为叶飞后人，深感无比骄傲，将传承先辈遗志，深化中非友谊，希望在蒂亚旺市对华务实合作中继续搭桥梁、促交流，扮演更积极角色，为当地带来发展机遇和就业机会，为叶飞将军出生地的人民带来更多福祉。祭扫活动后，杨公参与使馆青年代表在叶飞将军铜像前驻足静默，寄托哀思，并就继承和发扬优良革命传统和作风进行交流。使馆青年代表纷纷表示，老一辈无产阶级革命家为青年干部提供了榜样，优良革命传统和作风是中国的传家宝，要以有理想、敢担当、能吃苦、肯奋斗为志向，在新时代为中非友谊做出新的贡献。Chinatown News 非中新闻台综合报道。
The Philippine Cultural College Alumni Association held a golf tournament in celebration of the 100th anniversary of the alma mater. 菲律宾侨中学院校友会举行庆祝母校100年华诞之高尔夫球赛。
菲律宾侨中学院校友会于2023年4月3号上午7点，𝗟𝗏𝗋 俱乐部高尔夫球场举行庆祝母校100年华诞之高尔夫球赛，杰出校友𝗨𝗨大使、篮球传奇人徐友仁应邀出席。校友会常务顾问𝗨𝗨大使、校友会理事长施子云、校长黄婉蓉博士、校友会名誉理事长梁淑美、副理事长陈怡哲等分别在高尔夫球赛开幕式上主持开球礼。当天，一些喜欢高尔夫球运动的朋友及校友相聚在一起进行球技交流。各位参赛校友及嘉宾都发挥最佳竞技状态，赛出水准。比赛完毕后，进行了聚餐、颁奖以及幸运抽奖。 闭幕颁奖会上，理事长施子云感谢非华社会人士及校友的关心和支持。他表示，本次比赛是校庆活动的系列活动之一，既为母校的100年校庆拉开了崭新的序幕，也为校友们提供一个交流的平台，让校友们能够以球会友，不仅进一步交流球技，也能品味比赛带来的享受和快乐。校长黄婉蓉博士应邀致辞，他代表母校向校董会、校友会以及全体热心校友的无私奉献表示最衷心的感谢，感谢他们的慷慨解囊、出谋献策，为母校每一个时期的发展壮大，为母校的各个庆典活动的圆满举行付出了精力、心力和财力。活动于下午4点圆满结束。Chinatown News 非中新闻台综合报道。
Ch13 TV 非中电视台。Ch13 TV 非中电视台。
So relaxing. You know, I had a really good time here at the Redwood Cafe. Oh wow, what's this?
Another signature drink.
Oh,
The cardinal is black tea with raspberry.
black tea with raspberry cardinal. Okay, sige. Wow. Kala ko tapos na, pero yun pala. The Redwood Cafe gave me another sweet surprise. Now, we're going to try out their summery drink, the Cardinal, also one of their best sellers. They say, sige, try nga natin. Wow. Perfect. Ooh, perfect to end my experience here at the Redwood Cafe. And I had such a lovely time, and I'm really loving that drink as well. It's so refreshing, it's very cool, and not super sweet as well. Perfect blend of tea and fruity taste. So yes, everybody, you know, as you can see, I really enjoyed myself here at the Redwood Cafe. From the interiors to the ambience to the food, everything's just perfect, and I'm really loving this place. So if you are like me after dinner, you know, when you want to hang out in a place, this is the perfect place to go with your friends to have a little bit of chat, because as you can see, sobrang cozy and then sobrang comfortable then. And it's just here at Timog Avenue if you are here at QC. Once again, my name is PinasTV. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Chinatown TV. 我们下个星期再见。